Hmm. Well, I think I want to leave some stuff to come back and do later. I mean, if this were me playing this on my own, I would sit here and do absolutely everything, for sure, without a doubt, but I kind of do want to do a little bit of story today, so maybe now that I finally beat Titan, maybe I push forward. I do kind of want to do this photo op thing to see what it is, though. Yeah, I'm mixed. I'm pretty torn, because like I want to rush through the story so that we can just open everything up and talk about the game without worrying about spoilers, and then we can just enjoy it. But I also want to play the game the way it's intended, and I feel like it's intended for you to mess around for quite a while before moving on. And in addition, it gives you guys more time to get ahead of me, you know, so like I'm kind of torn. I want to do both, so that's why I'm kind of like, let's do a bunch of stuff on the map, but maybe not everything. And then, like, you know, just kind of like a steady pace. Not rush it, but not go super slow either. Alright, so you literally just use photo mode. I wish they'd remove that thing. Maybe it goes away when you're in photo mode. Nope. They should remove that thing. Yeah, that kind of ruins the picture. Wait, I didn't even take a picture. Get Barrett to stand on it. Yeah, that kind of reeks of they did not test this thing, because 2 seconds testing this and someone would have said like, hey, remove the sign. So that's a bit silly. Honestly, this isn't really that. What am I gonna take a picture of? So I have a potential criticism of this game. I'm curious to think what you guys think of it. I feel like because Remake was so like linear and you just kind of went from cutscene to cutscene, but it was all kind of based inside Midgar, the cutscenes felt more substantial, and like the game in general like looked better. And in this game, I feel like there's lots of minor cutscenes that like it doesn't feel as substantial when things are happening, and it doesn't like the characters kind of feel out of place at times. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but the characters feel like they have like less weight in the cutscenes, if that makes any sense at all. Like they are standing around and they're like making faces and they're like, you know, talking, but every cutscene of Remake felt like characters were in a specific spot doing a specific animation. You know, like everything felt more substantial because there was much less of it. But I bring this up now because we're about to go do more stories, so I'm wondering if, you know, can we go from all this goofiness and kind of just placing the models in scenes and giving them their lines and stuff, can we swap from that back to like the super serious remake, everything looks amazing, you know, types of cutscenes? Let's find out. As soon as I remember where I'm going. Oh, I gotta go. Oh, yeah, that's right. I gotta go to the swamp. Yeah, I do think that the models in the cut, I think the models even on the world map just look kind of like plasticky. Like, not bad, but in terms of like remake, I could zoom in on Cloud in the remake and in any place, and he looked amazing. Here, like, not so much. They come across more as like models in an open world that have to fit to every possible outcome, whereas remake was much more tight. The characters can only do so much, so the models had a lot more fidelity. Is that the right word? They were a lot more detailed, you know. But see, when you say looks fine in cutscenes, do you mean only the main story cutscenes, or do you mean every cutscene? Because I disagree. You say every cutscene, but I don't think that's what you're saying. Yeah, the main ones. See, that's what I'm looking for. I want to see if, as soon as we hit the main cutscenes, are we going to see a drastic change in the quality of the models? That's what I'm kind of curious about. We swimming. Oh my god, the swamplands itself is a huge area? Oh my god.
So, sure this is safe.
Why is that so bright? Oh, because it's a crystal.
Plus, there's that giant man-eating serpent.
Bill assured us the chocobos could handle it.
Have some faith in our feathered friends.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a fair criticism to say, like, the models look worse than they did in the game that came out 4 years ago. But it's a trade-off, and the trade-off is incredibly worth it. Like, insanely worth it. Like, unbelievably worth it. But just saying, like, you know, there was a trade-off there where you can tell that they had to lower the quality of some things in order to fit this insane game, like, put this entire insane game together and be able to fast travel from point A to point B in a second, you know? But that's what I'm really curious about. Do we get to Junon? Do we get to the next story area and suddenly everything just looks incredible again? So I'll be interested to see.
Local legends, Titan
What the?
possesses earth-shattering strength.
Oh, we
He
can
is
climb this.
capable of crushing whole mountains with his fist. Perhaps we have him to thank for the rolling hills and verdant plains that comprise this region of the planet.
I'm not saying I want an answer. I'm saying I want us all to kind of look out for that and think about it as we go through this next story area. Sounds like a Final Fantasy 16 battle is about to begin. Like an Esper battle is about to begin. And then instead we just do a little mini game and it's done. It sounds like way more epic than it needs to. Now this part of the song is more like it. I wonder how close you have to be to get this, because I haven't missed one yet, but I don't feel like I'm doing that great of a job. I would say that the minigames in this game range from... hold on.
That concludes our analysis of the Grassland Summon Crystals. Thank you. Now Titan will become an even more formidable ally. Congratulations.
I think the mini games in this game range from like pretty basic to like incredible, but they're all really unique. Like, I'm never bored of doing them, even if they're super basic, because they're not repetitive at all. So I'm like genuinely astounded, because many times, especially in Square games, the mini games what's the phrase I'm looking for? They become tedious very fast. But not only do they not become tedious, but then certain mini games, i.e. Queen's Blood, is like incredible. Like one of the best, if not the best, they've ever made. Hard to believe this is the same company that made minigames in Kingdom Hearts. This can't be the same company. Oh my god, Cloud! Just break your legs. Holy crap.
Over there. It's Sephiroth.
What?
Come on.
Oh wait, I see a purple chest. Did Sephiroth do this? Ooh.
I don't see Sephiroth. Do you?
No, I don't.
Hello, sir. Die. I haven't used Barret like at all, so I still gotta get focus shot. Bonus round. Load your weapon with unique bullets that increase stagger and power up your attacks. Wow. I feel like Barret's really transitioning into this stagger role instead of just being a tank, which is pretty interesting.
They're nothing.
I like that he at least has another use, because otherwise it's like, if you don't want a tank, then you're just not going to use them. In Remake, it's like, if you don't have a very specific reason to be using them, probably not going to use them.
One step at a time.
Yeah, that was a really great delivery on that line. I felt the doubt. I felt the, I want to believe Cloud, but I can't. I'm starting to not be able to, you know, that creeping dread of like, is Cloud okay? Do we have a problem here? Is he lost in that sauce? Yeah, I agree.
Is that dry land I see?
Let's go.
Especially with the banter between the party members, too. We're dead.
Easy there.
What the?
Hey, get back here right now!
They were supposed to help us get away from him.
disguised itself as an island.
Gee, I hadn't noticed.
Focus.
The whole point was that we were supposed to get away from them with those. Ow. Bill played us.
After you.
Let me handle this.
All
Bring
good.
it. Ha. Let's go. It's on you.
Taking over.
Eric just got yeeted.
Come on.
Don't overdo it.
Okay, let's go.
An immense serpent that dwells in the swamplands. It strikes at any creature who enters its territory, pulling the newfound prey into its coils and then swallowing them whole. A potent venom drips from the base of its fangs, toxifying the waters in which it lives. Yeah, thank you for the gifted sub. Captain Nerd, thank you for the 3 gifted subs. Holy cow, thank you. Inflicting enough damage by exploiting its elemental weakness will pressure it. Hitting it with synergy abilities will pressure it instantly.
It's on you.
Hey! Got it. Get him! Perfect. You asked for it. You're up. I'll show you what I can do.
Oh my god, this song. Uh-oh. So, Tifa's dead.
There.
Like, actually dead forever.
One more shot. Aim for the head, guys.
Careful. This thing's already pissed off enough.
You can do it.
All right.
Stay tuned.
Perfect. You're dead.
I'm coming.
How in the world am I going to take out its head? I'm stuck! I'm stuck, he's got me! I'm coiled up. This is the end.
Hang back.
I got this.
What's happening? Beta?
Get back.
Things are happening. Scorching breath.
Did it just get colder?
Everyone, keep your
I was
distance.
gonna say, what happened to my thing? Tifa's dead forever.
Good time. Switch it up.
So that's the way it's gonna be, huh? You can do it.
All the time.
This one's for you.
Pushing it.
Don't give up. Bingo.
Oh, my
There.
strength I built up.
I'll show you what I can do. Go on. You've got this.
Need a breather.
I'll take her there.
It's coming. Move.
Whee! Oh my god! She's stuck in the mouth. That is brutal.
Can you take over for me?
Okay, no, I really mean it this time. Tifa has left the building.
This one's for you.
We're never gonna see her again. I think I could reset the game and she'd still be dead. I think she's dead in every save file now. How is that not on the ward?
Gotta be careful.
Oh, 'cause I was out of MP, I think. No, wait, no, I wasn't. I don't know. Game's broken. Oh my god. I'm coming back, guys. Never mind, I'm not.
It's building up to something.
I'm in.
For the love of God, kill this snake. Oh my god.
Need a breather.
Wait, his dome is... Oh, his everything is health gated. We're about to get baited. to the Shadow Realm. Not the trees.
It's gonna cook us alive.
Then let's end this asshole.
Oh my god, this part of the song.
Why don't you lead the way?
I was not expecting the song to like hit a new section. It's incredible.
I think it might be charging up.
Listen to that drum line. Dude, having no MP costs so I can spam Cura
Don't worry, I can handle this.
is pretty incredible. Until she died. How long do you get infinite MP? Holy cow. You get it for so long.
No big deal. Something that's kinda shaky. Can you take over?
Damaged cranium? Oh, it's a weak spot now. Holy moly, dude. He didn't even die.
Is it gone? Cloud! No.
How does this work, by the way? We're like underground and underwater? Did Sephiroth do that?
Wakey, wakey.
Well, that looks familiar,
Remember who I am?
and that sounds familiar.
It's good to have you back, Cloud.
Get it? Because the church thing.
I knew he was strong, but still. Those guys are looking for him too. They've got to be.
Yeah, I kind of get that feeling as well.
Let's not lose him.
Oh, nice. So, I'm not really into the whole, like, Sephiroth's not gonna let Cloud die yet. It does fit, but I just kind of... I don't like tropes like that, because now it feels like Cloud is invincible, and no matter what, Sephiroth probably comes save him. But, other than that, I do really like that take on that scene. It's similar to the Whisper thing in Remake, where it's like, oh, the party can never die because fate says that he won't die. In the same way, like, we're not going to die until we get to Sephiroth because Sephiroth's not going to allow us to die for whatever reason. So, like, it's fine. It fits with the story. It would make sense that Sephiroth would do that, but at the same time, it kind of lowers the stakes of other fights. It gives us, like, Sephiroth plot armor for, like, everything else in the game, you know? Not that we think that we're going to die in it. Like, it's kind of... It's kind of a double-edged sword because this is a remake of Final Fantasy VII, we know that the party isn't going to die until North Crater, basically ever, but, you know, like, we're making it to North Crater, we're making it through a third game, you know what I mean? So, like, we have to suspend our disbelief a bit, because obviously this is part 2 of a 3-part game. We're not going to die to Midgar Snake, right? But if you suspend your disbelief for a minute and pretend like every fight does have stakes and that we don't want to die because we'll fail our mission and fail the planet and the planet will die and everything else, it does lower the stakes a bit, knowing that Sephiroth is watching us and making sure that we succeed. It doesn't ruin the game or anything, but it is just one of those things where, like, it does kind of hurt the storytelling a bit. And it was the same thing with the Whispers and Remake. I think with the Whispers and Remake, it was far worse. But with the Whispers and Remake, because it was a whole fate thing, and fate is not going to let us die, it made everything feel really flat and not important, because it was like, well, the fates are just going to make it happen anyways. Here, it's not that bad. We could still die when Sephiroth's not paying attention. You know, maybe he's not watching us literally all the time. There are still stakes there, but... you know, it's just something where it does lower the stakes of each fight a little bit. And then, but also, to play devil's advocate, we don't actually know if that was Sephiroth or not, because it was more of a mysterious, he was like a ghost and then he disappeared. Who knows? Maybe Cloud actually did that and he was just in like a trance. No one else could see it. So they could be playing the angle of like Cloud actually did it and no one knows that he was the one that did it. So you could look at it that way, and then in that case, you know, Sephiroth isn't helping us. So that's pretty cool. I like that they did it that way. They did it in a way that, like, we're not 100% sure exactly what happened. So that's pretty cool. That definitely helps. Could have been all in his head. I mean, he literally just saw Sephiroth 2 seconds ago and then realized that it wasn't Sephiroth. So it could have been the same thing there, yeah. Yeah, for sure. That prior scene helps to set that up. Yo, chapter 3, we did it. We made it past chapter 2.
He's here, isn't he? I don't know.
Well, monsters sure are.
No doubt.
Monsters we can handle. We've dealt with worse.
That's easy for you to say. You fought the worst for a living.
Not us, though.
Yeah, good point. You mind taking the lead, Merc?
For 2,000.
Enough for her standard course twice, right?
Her what now?
Ask him.
Cloud?
Forget it. You guys need to focus.
Wasn't all that.
All right, back to chapter 2.
This place was a working mithril mine. Y'all know about mithril, right?
I'm just kidding.
Not anything specific, no.
It's pretty tough.
There is another board here, though.
And beautiful besides.
Right on both counts. But what you might not realize is just how rare it is. Never been found outside of these caves, in fact. And I ought to know. Worked in a mine myself back in the day. Hard not to learn about the life when you live in it.
Should we pick up a few souvenirs then?
We could.
Oh, man.
Probably not worth it. Shinra's been churning out stuff
The
made with
woodwinds.
more durable alloys for years now. Even got that signature mithril sheen and everything.
Probably refined with materia too.
Look at you, Mr. Shinra expert.
So that cutscene also had a bit of like we're not there yet. We're somewhere in between the side quests and the main quest. they looked a bit better there, but the interactions were still a bit like stiff, like especially with Cloud. Just pointing it out, not saying it's a bad or good thing, just pointing it out. It seems like there's levels, like when you're doing a stupid side quest, the characters just kind of stand and talk. And then when you're like in a new area, but you're not necessarily doing like a big important story, then they're kind of like more animated and there's more detail, but it's not like, you know, really intense. But then like the cutscene with the snake was like really high quality. So it's the quality jumps, which it makes sense. It is a bit distracting, I guess. Like I was a bit distracted during that cutscene because it looked considerably different than the previous cutscene. You know? No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about before. I'm not talking about here where they're talking. I'm talking about like previously. When the chapter 3 thing hit and there was that cutscene. Yeah, I don't know. Like, again, I'm not trying to like say it's a bad thing. It's a very necessary thing. If the game didn't want to be in the oven for the next 10 years, you know, they had to kind of lower the quality of some of the cutscenes, especially because there's so many. But it, like, if I were to give it criticism, I would say it is a slightly distracting to go from like that snake scene that was like definitely they put everything into that to like that cutscene where it felt a bit lower quality, you know. But it's never bad enough to where I'm like, oh, this is gross, or like, oh, this is bad. Like even the cutscene with the goofy guys, the goofy bandits, was still of quality enough for me to be like, this is a PS5 game. You know what I mean? So it's never like, if they had cut the quality to the point where I was like, wow, this cutscene looks bad, then I would definitely say it's a big negative. But no, it always looks good. It just looks better in some places. And it's very apparent where it looks better. So it can be a bit distracting. Anyways, now that I've given my single criticism of the game, this looks incredible. I've been asking since Remake came out what Mithril Mine would look like. Because there's so many different avenues they could have taken it, because the original game, Mithril Mine, is pretty basic. It really just looks like a cave. So, this looks pretty awesome already. And I'm interested to see how expansive this is, if it's a small area or if it's like huge. It is its own thing. It's looking pretty big. The lighting spectacular? Yeah, the only issue I have with the lighting is it pops sometimes. I noticed it on the flowers in the field, where sometimes you like get to another angle and then suddenly the shadows pop to the other direction, or like where they're supposed to be. Like look at, you see that right there? You see how this shadow like pops on the rock? You see that? Because now we're at a different altitude. So the shadows do pop quite a bit. So pretty much 0 out of 10 video game. I will be returning it after the stream today. Anything new? Oh. Boo. Is that only in performance? Why don't we test it? We have the technology. Oh my god. Oh my god, this looks awful! Holy, that is so bad. Good lord, I could not play the game like this. Okay. Nope, still does it. Bro, do people play in graphics mode? What in the... This is awful. This looks like a slideshow. Look at this. How? How do you play in graphics mode? You guys are living on another planet, man. I don't know. That looks terrible to me. I must be way too used to 60 FPS at this point. I can't go back. It's true. I did play Remake in 30 FPS when it came out. And then I played it in 60 and my life was changed forever. Yo, Ainaz, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs, man. Thank you so much. All right, we gotta take a poll. We gotta take a poll right now. In the chat, type graphics or performance right now. What are you playing in? Graphics or performance? I gotta see this. Okay, it's like 90% performance, but there are many more graphics than I would have. You know, I wonder if it has something to do with the fact that I'm playing on a monitor too. So, I play on a monitor, a gaming monitor, 120 hertz. So like, I'm very used to 60 FPS and above, and I'm very used to extremely smooth. I don't even play on a TV. I play on a monitor. So I'm guessing it's far worse on my setup. It's probably a lot better on a TV. I'm guessing most of you guys that play on graphics also play on TV. It probably looks a lot nicer, or at least less worse than performance, if that makes sense. It's a 2K monitor. See, on 4K, on a 4K monitor, you would really see the difference with graphics to where it might actually be worth it. It would never be worth. I'm telling you right now, 30 FPS will never be worth it for me. Just personally, it would never be. I would rather play at 720p at 60 FPS than 4K at 30. I've gotten to that point. I am way too used to 60 FPS. I'm way too used to high refresh rate monitor. There's no shot. Like 30 FPS just looks so bad to me now. And what's funny is I can go back and play old games that run at lower FPSs and they look fine, but if I play a newer game, it's like night and day difference. Like almost to the point where like my eyes hurt looking at it. Yeah, I would imagine for you guys watching, it doesn't even look that bad on graphics when I switch it to graphics, because you're watching a 1080 stream that's like technically 60 FPS, but through Twitch's video encoder, probably is more like 45. So like, yeah, it probably doesn't look that much difference. You can see it. I mean, like I'm telling you right now, like this menu alone like hurts my eyes looking at it. Like I genuinely feel like I'm playing you know what it looks like? Looks like I'm playing an old MMO. And you know, like I'm in the hometown and I'm turning around with a bunch of people around me and it's slowing down because there's like a million people standing around me. Or I'm playing a PC that can't manage the settings. We're back in college. And I'm playing what was I playing back then on PC? I was playing a lot of Creeper World. That doesn't take any PC performance. We're playing Doom 2016 on my old college laptop, my HP ThinkPad. I don't even think my ThinkPad could play Doom. That's a total lie. It's a no shot. I'm on my ThinkPad back in college with the frickin' red thing in the middle of the keyboard that you use for the mouse. Yeah, I know. I can't even think of a PC game that I was playing back then because all I played was my consoles. I would go home and play. That was back when I did my NSG challenge. My first Final Fantasy X challenge. Actually, no, wait. Was I doing NSG and SNO at that time? I think I was. Oh yeah, 2014. I finished it in 2014. Dang, dude, I started NSG and SNO in 2011 and I didn't finish it until 2014. That was straight, that is my college, 2011 to 2014. So I just slowly worked on it as I was going to college, and I pretty much started it when college started and finished it when college ended. That's pretty funny. I didn't even realize that. And I used to theory craft while I was sitting in class waiting for it to start.
Come on.
I used to print out the game facts and read them while I was sitting in college classes. And yes, that is the nerdiest thing I've ever said. Thanks for asking. Well, rip those guys.
Hope they're okay.
Yeah,
I like the idea of having these guys in here.
nothing we can do.
Right.
I feel like this would have fit in the original. It's just the Mithril mines were so short that they didn't have time to put these guys in here, but it's cool to have them
I
here.
don't know. We shouldn't just leave them. Know what? I'll go check.
Okay, I'll come too.
Nah, you stay. I know what I'm doing down here. You don't. Last thing we need is you getting hurt on us.
Yo, Barrett.
I'll accompany him. I'm no stranger to caves.
Okay, if you're sure. Sorry to...
I was wondering how long it would be until we split up.
Thank you.
You keep track of the other robes now. You hear?
Of course.
Careful down there.
Yeah, this is awesome. First of all, it's awesome because we're splitting up, which I've been waiting for that to happen. Second off, great character, not really like, not character growth, but like showing Barrett's character through that scene. It's awesome, awesome. And Tifa too, yeah. Alright, I'm watching him. Is he gonna do a trick? Well, this is the party I was using anyway, so I guess it worked out.
Bring it.
We got baby Zolums.
All done.
Yeet. Oh, by the way, you guys can go ahead and spoil this for me. Does the Midgar Zolom ever actually use beta? Or was the fire tornado that he used to, like, burn the trees, was that supposed to be the beta call out? Okay, so it's beta without saying it's beta. I just wondered if he actually had a move that, like, says beta you know. Yeah. Oh, it did? I just missed it? Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. Because I was looking for it. I didn't see it. What is that? Enemy crab? Giant enemy crab? Take that! Okay. Yeah, I'll have to go back and look at that, because I didn't see it.
Keep it together. I'll take care of them. One more shot. You can do it. All set. Let's keep it up.
Man, that song. Ooh! About time. Knock enemies into the air or bring them crashing down with a wind-aspected attack. There's so many wind-aspected attacks. Is that just like... Are we just getting all the wind weapons now, and then later we get all the fire weapons, and later we get all the blizzard weapons? Because, like, I swear, everything's wind-related. That's a move you can use airborne, too. And it has another materia slot. I feel like I should give steel, but there's never really any crazy steals. I did get first strike materia now. Let's do this for now. Yeah, they're really good for gap closers. But it's just funny how, like, every single character got a wind ability, and then I got a wind weapon for Tifa. Just a lot of wind. Which was good against Titan, but we beat Titan now, so we don't need wind anymore.
Can you take over for me? Let's go. Up you go. Moving on then.
He dead. It is so awesome getting to a new area and hearing an amazing remix of the song, and then getting a battle remix also. Like, it's just making every area so exciting. Workers, comply with regulations when disposing of waste. Follow proper procedure to prevent cave-ins. Carry an oxygen source at all times. Wear your safety equipment.
They're nothing. Keep it together.
You've got this. All set. Bring it.
So one thing that's weird is, like, Tifa doesn't have a way to get into the air. Haven't I done that before? Maybe not. Well, actually, never mind. She has this. Oh, but then she hit the ground. Oh, I'm confused by this attack.
Gotcha. And they're safe.
Oh my god, is that Shrek?
No need to worry.
Here we go.
What's the name of the Yeti in Spyro?
Gotta be careful. After you.
Can you take over for me? There, one for you. Up you go.
I can't use it in midair. Maybe if I get 2 charges of it, I can do it. Yo, thanks, Lyrics. Good to see you, man. There we go. No, so basically, like, the beginning of the move is the same whether or not you're on the ground or in midair, but then the last attack goes down if you're up and up if you're down. Yeah, I'm figuring it out, heroes. Shut up. Give me 2 seconds to use the move. I don't need to read. I have a brain. Who reads? I read it, and then I tested it, and then I knew exactly what it did. But you're like, if you would read. You made me sneeze with your nonsense. Oh,
Don't hold back. Let's go.
that's not what they're called. I don't remember what they're called, but it's not that.
I'm coming.
I take offense to that, Box.
You've got this. Let's go. One more.
Using my own story against me.
Come on.
Here.
Okay.
Moving on then.
Okay. No, okay. That's fine. I didn't want to fight anymore. Is that Scyther? Wait, they're called Arc Dragons? Really? I don't remember that. That's pretty much their name. They were probably just mistranslated. This is some God of War gameplay here. I'm not done yet. Perfect.
This place is huge.
What's that?
Hopefully, our ticket out of here.
Let's see.
Swap to the other party? No? Not yet? I think Red 13 is my favorite to use. Tifa being a close second, and also being the one that is probably the better of the two. But Red 13 is so fun to use. He's just so flashy. I'm hoping that his abilities get more unique though, because right now he doesn't have a lot, but like Tifa's got more going on with her moves at the moment.
Let's go. All right. Good run. Come on, give him your all. Here he comes. This one's for you.
Pounce! But give me a few moves with Red 13 that do unique things, and he's going to be incredible. I'm kind of worried that I'm finding all my weapons in chests, because I'm afraid I'm going to miss some. I was hoping all the weapons would come from side quests, so I definitely get them all, you know? There's actually a pretty good chance I missed some. And then missing a weapon is like awful, because then you miss a whole ability, which you might need for a strat. Makes you really want to explore and find everything. Imagine rewarding exploration. They're rewarding exploration, not just getting 100%. Like, not just ticking all the boxes, but they're also rewarding actually exploring the areas and looking for chests, which is really crazy awesome. Because with a game like this, you expect to just do all the check marks and get everything. And just kind of go to the waypoint, you know? The fact that we have a game that's kind of like go to the waypoint, but then also rewards you for exploring around and away from the waypoint, that's honestly amazing. That's what they really needed to do. If this game was just a waypoint simulator, yes, it'd still be great, but for one, it wouldn't be as great, and for two, it wouldn't be as Final Fantasy VII. You know what I mean?
You do this fast.
Yo, let's go magic.
No time to celebrate.
You're 20 hours in and you've barely done any story? That's where I would be if I weren't doing a Let's Play. And that's where I'm gonna be on my second playthrough, I think. What is going on? What am I hitting? Oh. It's gone now. Or not. It's so unnecessarily loud. Why is it so loud? Yo, Kenmark, thank you for the Prime. And Vantis, thank you for the full year, man. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I got the DLC bonuses. I'm not using them because I want to play the game without them, but other than the summon materials I checked out, but other than that, I didn't equip like the accessories. Yeah, I did get them. With the exception of one, because I didn't want to grab it. You know, another thing that I wanted to mention also, I had said when I grabbed the DLC stuff that, like, it seemed pretty silly to grab because you were going to find something better than that pretty quickly. We actually didn't. So the DLC bonuses actually, like, kind of really hurt the balance of the beginning. Not that I really think it would matter that much, but it does kind of hurt the balance because I'd still have them equipped, I think. The general, like, growth path of this game is very slow, which I like, because when you get something, you can actually use it for a while. I mean, we've been playing for 13 hours, and I know I've been messing around, but a lot of the messing around has been getting better equipment. And I still only have 2 materia slots, 3 materia slots, 2 weapons with 3 characters, no accessories other than the starting ones. Actually, no, I got 1 other accessory. We still haven't gotten any blue materia, any green materia that's not just elements and stuff. We're still only level 21, which we started level 15. So, like, the growth in this game is very slow, which I like. It feels substantial when you get stuff. It feels substantial when you level up. It's not just a crazy quick, you know. And doing the exploring and stuff. I mean, I did like a ton of exploring and came back to Titan, and I had only been up 1 level. But that 1 level made a big difference. So, I'm really liking the growth balance so far.
Keep your cool.
So it's my turn?
Ogres are like onions.
Let me handle this.
They hit you in the face with a giant stick. Or something like that.
Hey!
Throw me up in the air. Reverse gale down.
I'll be fine.
Come on.
That was cool.
Fight through it.
Help.
Too easy.
Help. 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 What do you mean I have no MP?
Ends here.
Why is this ability so strong?
Let's do this.
Firebolt Blade is insane. I mean, I think they were weak against fire, but still, holy, it's so strong. Is that Sora? Is it, How do I see my abilities? Here. Fire and lightning. I think they were weak against fire and wind. So it was only one weakness. Jeez, it's so strong. It does so much damage. And it's... Well, what I liked about it in the demo, and what I'm liking about it now, is the homing on it is insane. You can be on the other side of the planet and he just zooms in. Sora, Kingdom Hearts 3 style. And just sticks to the enemy, which is super nice.
I don't see any black robes. Did we lose them?
Still got time to catch up.
If any of them are still
Premium bench without needing a whoopee cushion. It might be, because Triple Slash is very nerfed. Still good, but nerfed in a way that it should have been. We can buy... Oh, we could already buy those. Yeah, this is all still the same. Yeah, dude. Frickin' vending machines and folio machines are basically the McDonald's of this world. They're everywhere.
So tell me about Reno. He holding up okay?
He's been through worse. He's been instructed to take some time to himself. To relax. Recuperate.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but that sounds a lot like a nice, long, all-expenses-paid vacation.
Well,
I've been waiting for this.
less.
Lucky.
Hardly. He's bored out of his mind.
We've talked a lot about the Turks in the mines and hopefully having more to
What's
them.
wrong?
It's nothing. Just keep talking.
At the very least, we'll at least get to fight them, I would imagine.
Wait.
That was a big pause.
Seriously? What are we even doing here? Sorry, but I gotta say it. This mission, it makes no sense.
And Elena looking
Why
good.
are we wasting our time following these hooded weirdos around?
Orders are orders.
She looks more
The
detailed.
whys and wherefores are not our concern.
Yeesh. Maybe you need a vacation. So about him, Mr. Workaholic. Thoughts? I say we put him down. I mean, that's what Sung would do if he was here.
assholes.
Who's there?
Sharp ears.
Damn it.
No freaking way.
Avalanche.
I love her mannerisms. They're
Feast
very...
your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
That's how I expected
But
her to
you
act.
three can call me your worst nightmare.
Where's Reno?
Do we get to see Elena fight?
On vacation.
And unfortunately
the song.
for you, I'm here to fill in.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk. And a consummate professional.
Get ready. Keep it together.
She's shooting! She's got a gun! Girl's got a gun!
Sorry.
Oh, how do you like that? The little reference to him attacking Aerith. That's amazing. Oh my god, Elena. She's Tifa with a gun!
Wish it didn't have to be this way, but no choice.
I'm just enthralled. I'm just watching Elena. I'm not even paying attention to the fight. Like, look at her go.
I got your number.
New operative with the Turks units of Sinnoh's General Affairs Division. After distinguishing herself in the military academy, she was brought into the fold as the unit's newest member. What she lacks in practical experience, she makes up for with enthusiasm. Hitting her with powerful offensive abilities will pressure her. Interrupting her synergy strikes will also pressure her. She gets synergy strikes? She's also weak against lightning for some reason.
It's on you.
It's your turn. I got this. Bring it on. Now, no, wait, Hurley? Whatever, just follow my lead.
You can't just wing it.
Oh, she's up there throwing grenades. I can't even attack her.
Hang back.
How could you?
So it's my turn?
What? Dude, things are happening.
Can you take over?
Watch yourself.
I got it. Allow me.
Dude, these like people fights are so good. Also, could I have just read them both before? Hitting him with multiple powerful offensive abilities while his guard is up will pressure him, interrupting his synergy strikes also. Uh-oh. Is this the synergy strike? What is happening? There's a cutscene happening?
Rude.
Just like we practiced.
Gotcha.
Oh, they're doing it. That wasn't enough? I did it! Dude, am I playing Kingdom Hearts?
I'll take care of him.
Wait, what? Did you just see that?
Let's finish.
Oh my god, that scream! That was like, felt bad. Explosions! Boom. Aerith's materia leveled up, by the way.
Hands in the air, right now.
Oh, they're back. Well, now I'm
Better
sad.
keep that toy where I can see it, lest you want a hole in your head. Now then, y'all got a lot to answer for. A lot of blood on your hands.
You need someone to blame.
This is very reminiscent of the... Oh, there goes him. Very reminiscent of the original scene.
suggest you look in the mirror. For us, however, things have changed. While you're still wanted fugitives, if you stay out of our way, we'll stay out of yours.
Oh yeah? Bullshit.
Take care of Aerith for me. Elena!
Did she just... Did he just...
Nice one, Red.
What was that? Well, I guess the Mithril mines are going for a bit longer now.
Just gonna float there.
Doggy paddle. Oh my god, Barrett, super swimmer.
Hey, where are the others?
Wait, now we're split up again?
Good. Just taking a quick dip to get the crime off.
Do you see a way back up?
We'll find one.
We'll meet you at the exit.
Okay.
Hojo's lab was filled with men like this. Mako poisoned. Every last one of them.
Poor bastards. What do you think their deal is? Where they going?
They're following Sephiroth, or so Cloud seems to think.
He did say that. Let's hope the boy can keep it together.
Oh, we can shoot stuff again. So that's bizarre. I was about to say, oh man, I was looking forward to being just Barrett and Red 13, and then here we go, we are just Barrett and Red 13, but because of another reason. So that scene was incredible. Freaking Elena is incredible. Like, Elena is so much cooler. In OG, she literally just stands around and talks, and you know, she's in the final fight, but like, you know, other than that, she's kind of a meme. She's so much cooler now. Like, that grenade kick was incredible. And then I need a replay on... She drop kicks the grenade, Red 13 jumps and blocks the grenade with his body, and then Barrett does some goofy off-screen dive-in where he goes, "Nice one, Red!" I wasn't looking on the left, so I need a replay of that. But the way he was like, he just did like this goofy pose. He was like, "Nice one, Red." I need a replay of that. But no, that whole scene was awesome. Also, Cloud's randomly standing there. Why is he randomly standing there? Yeah, that was awesome. This is everything I wanted. I wanted Mithril Mine to have some more sauce, and it's very saucy. And I'm glad we get to play as just Barrett and Red 13. I'm glad we're splitting up, and I'm glad we get to play as just them for a bit. This is going to be really fun. I think I will stop here, though, because it's a really good place to stop. So we can do the Red 13 Barrett thing tomorrow. Overall, man, I think I've said enough. I mean, I don't know. I'll just be repeating myself. But long story short, the game's incredible. I'm having so much fun. The gameplay loop in particular is just so much fun, and everything I do feels fresh and fun. I think that 90% of what I'm getting out of the game right now isn't even Final Fantasy VII. It's just, at its core, a really freaking good game. The Final Fantasy VII is only the cherry on top. At its core, it's just an amazing game. And that's just, I mean, I couldn't ask for anything better. So, This has been amazing. Can't wait to play more of it. Thank you guys so much for being here. We got to say goodbye to YouTube now. YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. You are amazing. Hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. And I will see you in the next episodes of Let's Play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. We'll see you there. Peace.